So today I have a spooky box club delivery. I really wasn't sure that we were going to actually get any spooky box clubs for a really long time, because they did send an email saying that obviously production has slowed down due to the current pandemic that's going on. But sure enough, I got an email yesterday to say it's on its way, and it has arrived. So I'm really excited to see what's in here. I thought it could be quite fun to unbox and just have a bit of normality to this month. And to go along with normality, I have absolutely no idea what the theme is because I haven't kept up with it. Normal, everything's usual. So here is the box. Looks like it's got a blue sticker. Ooh, health goth. Okay, that's cool. I didn't even know that this was a theme that they were doing, but I guess it could work out really nice. The picture of someone running through some like natural scene. So I guess there could be things in here which would be helpful for the fact that a lot more people are definitely out at the moment and going for walks. I'm very fortunate to live where I do, which is around lots of forest. So it means social distancing is super easy. I can go out for a walk absolutely fine. But yes, I wonder what kind of things will be in here. I don't think they've done any kind of health and fitness. The closest they've done about like adventuring outside the house is a travel box. So I'm interested to see what's in here, because like there's obviously not any trainers or anything. Shoelaces? A tracker maybe. I'm thinking maybe a tracker. It's a super light box. So on the sticker it's got just someone running along. You can see it's a sort of nighttime scene. There's a few plants. So it's kind of the exercise side of health which they are showing on this sticker, but I wouldn't be surprised if they put some kind of fruity tea or something more kind of diet-based health, if that makes sense. Okay, so as I said, it's a very light box, not necessarily meaning there's bad things in here. I am going to take into consideration though when opening it the current stuff that's going on and the fact that they may not have got all the items for this box. I think that's going to become very evident for the next couple of months, that things may not be to the full standard that they were before. So here is the box. Let's have a feel. Right, it's quite empty. Got the cheat sheet on top, which is in a lovely classic purple. So we will come back to that later. Right, first up on top, I can feel another piece of paper. Oh, it looks like there's a water bottle. Okay. That's fine. Right, so it says, oh, that's really cute. So as I said, things are a bit weird at the moment. This says, dear valued customer, the item shown below will be dispatched to you in a separate shipment at a later date. Due to the UK government shutdown of all non-essential workplaces, a large shipment was due for delivery to us but has been on hold and held in our UK factory in Blackpool. We've been informed that once quarantine and current work restrictions have been lifted, our super awesome health goth water bottles will be dispatched to us. Then they talk a little bit about the coronavirus and just say, we thank you for your continued support and patience. As soon as they receive it, they're going to put some more information on their website. Stay spooky and be safe. So it looks like what would have been in here is a little it looks like kind of one of those metal water bottles, and on it says drink up witches spooky box club. So I would have said that is their main item for this box. That's one of those sort of large items that you'd get and be like, wow, this is the main thing I paid for. And then there's little bits that go with it. So it looks like it'd be quite cool when it gets here. It's sort of in the classic spooky box club print with the stars and the moons and things. So that is on its way. What I will do with that is whenever I get it, obviously I'll post it on Instagram, but I will feature it within my next unboxing or the unboxing after that. Whenever we get the next box from them, I will feature it in there as the separate item. Okay, so then we have some packing thingies. We haven't had these for a really long time, but they're just the environmentally friendly ones, which means that the box is down to even less now. So I can feel like a plasticky feeling box. Ooh, okay, so in it has some little hairbands. So random, not spooky in any way, but actually these are the kind of hairbands I use, so they're still handy. So on the top it says Spiral Sport hair ties, reduces kinks, hair breakage, will not absorb sweat, during your workout. I didn't even realise that these were for working out. These are just the kind of ones I always use, although these are quite a lot smaller than the ones that I'd usually have. So you get 3 of them, a see-through one. They feel nice quality actually. A black one and like a pinky one. They are quite tight. I couldn't wear these on my wrist. They probably cut off my blood circulation. But these are quite a lot smaller than the ones that I would usually use. I'm just gonna go get one that I usually use without looking in the box. I've picked up one which is slightly older, but this is kind of how it looks, and then this is a newer one. So this is just I got this around autumn actually, but I haven't used it that much, but I really love the colour of it. So that's kind of the size that they normally come in, and then that's the size of the Spooky Box Club ones. If I take you in closer, you can see that the shop bought one, I think I got this one just from like Boots. This one has like larger and thicker spirals to the Spooky Box Club one, but when you sort of stretch it out, it has a similar sort of look. If anything, this one just feels a lot tighter. The same sort of thing with the spiral ones. You can see the spiral is a lot thicker here, like physically thicker, but the actual circumference is thicker on the Spooky Box Club one. So I will definitely use these. They're just kind of a smaller size, like completely smaller, and I think like wearage wise, I kind of end up having these on my wrist all the time just by accident, just where I'm about to put my hair up. But actually this size would be quite handy for like little side ones, because I still use like regular hair ties to put like little like mini ponytails, I guess, up. So I guess these would be quite handy for that. But actually within time, I reckon that these will stretch out and become slightly more normal. But yeah, they feel quite nice. I mean, I'm not exactly being gentle and they're not breaking. Let's see if I really pull it. No, it kind of goes back to shape pretty much. Slightly bigger actually, but I mean, they're pretty durable. And I'm pleased with those. They're not gonna, I've had some before which were really cheap and they just broke like straight away. They were not fab. Right, not spooky, but I will use it. Okay, next is, oh, feels like some sweets. Oh, these are cool. So I've never seen these before. These are called tennis balls. Lemon flavoured bubblegum. Lemon is definitely not my favourite, but it's by Zed Candy, which I'm sure we've had some sweets from before. So this is how the packaging looks, and inside it looks like the sweets actually look like little tennis balls. That is actually adorable. If these weren't sweets, I would definitely have these on display. So taste test. They're chewy like straight away. Okay, so I've probably been chewing for about 30 seconds and it's pretty much turned into like normal bubblegum at this point. The flavour is really mild. It's not too, was it meant to be lemon or lime? If I hadn't have known, lemon. If I hadn't have known this was lemon, I would have thought it was like a very odd like artificial apple taste. I do feel like though that this is the quality of bubblegum where the flavour goes within like 5 minutes. Okay, so it definitely was like a cheap bubblegum. It wasn't like a really nice high quality one, but I think with all these things they're just like a fun little sweet treat. Okay, next up, okay, again also sporty but not goth, or spooky really, to be fair. Then we have the pin. It looks like the pin is just black and silver, and mine's upside down. This is called the Running From My Demons Enamel pin. Definitely it seems like the card is just something they quickly had to whip up. Again, I'm not going to judge them on stuff like that because I know it's just like the strangest time of the year at the moment, or time of the life at the moment even, but it does look like something that they've just quickly had to whip up. And the pin itself is relatively simple, but I mean at least it's somewhat like, it does have a kind of underlying spooky element to it. As you can see, it just says running from my demons, and it's just one like very plain black and silver pin. I do quite like black and silver pins. I have a whole kind of collection. I did used to have an area on my pin board, but that kind of dispersed all over the place. I like the fact it's circle because for some reason I just love circular pins. Plain silver on the back. You take that off and put it on my pin board, which you won't believe how prepared I am today. See if I can lift it up. I've got back here a bats and bubbles box ready for me to open afterwards. I am so excited, so I thought I'd bring my pin board just because unboxings usually mean pins. Okay, so as you can see, my pin board is super full. I think I'm gonna put him just up here. At this point I'm just filling in gaps. I'm not so much doing it to a theme. It feels pretty solid in there. The pin itself is pretty central, so there could be slight worries of it twisting around while you're wearing it, but it seems to be in there quite nicely, and it would go really nice with like these black and silver circular ones as well. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do with my pin board, because it's getting really full, is once it is full, take them all off and put them on my pin board that lives like in my room, that's like actually attached to my wall, and then I can kind of either buy a new board and start again or reuse this one. The thing is, this was a super cheap one because I wasn't actually aware that I was going to be using it this much. So I liked that pin. Definitely wasn't like my favourite pin in the world. We have had more interesting pins, but at least it was kind of the first proper spooky item. I know the water bottle is spooky, but we haven't actually physically got that. Okay, so next up in here, I was just like,
that feels like a pop socket.
is my phone. Next up in here is my phone. Love that. Right, where did the box go? Next up in here, okay, I can feel two fabric-y things, but they're both in plastic bags, so I have a feeling this is one of those headbands with, yeah, a head, oh, is it? I think it's a headband with a moon printed on it. It sort of also looks like one of those things you put over your eyes. Oh no, I think it, yeah, I think it's like a, what are they called? Like a bandana sort of a thing that goes across the top of your hair. Before I put it on, as you can see, it's just black. It's got a super stretchy back to it, and then the moon is transferred on there. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not the best transfer I've ever seen. See how well it will show up on camera, but you can see that there's like a bit of inconsistency with the colour, and I feel like it would, yeah, not really survive too much stretching. But then also, I guess if you're putting this on, it's not really going to be stretching much. It will just kind of be sat there. It is a relatively easy fix, that's the good thing. You can very easily paint over that with like a white acrylic. But let's see, because the way this is sewn, the material is, oh, it's really hard to show. The material is like folded over, so it's kind of created a little like a hammock as such. So it is double, it's double the thickness it looks because it's folded here, if that makes sense. Right, let's try and put this on. Well, I could have it, oh my goodness, is this a running mask? Okay, so this could be used as a coronavirus mask. That feels quite comfortable. Hey, fighting away the virus. It's actually quite comfortable. You could wear it as that, definitely. I'm sure that's not what they were thinking when they commissioned for this to be made. Okay, wow. Hello eyebrows. Whew, that is a cute look. So you could have this cute look with it all just pushed back. Not gonna lie, this is kind of how I spent my whole childhood, was with these cute little bandana-y things. I don't think it's gonna work with a fringe, to be honest. The way I used to do this when I was younger is bring all the stuff I wanted to the front and then bring this back up to the top. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of digging this. I'm feeling pirate vibes right now. And I think it looks a bit weird having the moon on top. It's one of those things that if it didn't have a moon on top, I would moan that it wasn't spooky enough. But I would have preferred it without, which I know is hypocritical. I know that is super, super hypocritical, because I'd be like, oh, all they've done is sent me a black bandana, and yeah, so I think they've put the moon on there to like shut people up from doing that, but at the same time, I think I would quite prefer it without. Although there is technically, oh no, I was gonna say you could, I mean you could wear it the other way. The only thing, like inside out, the only thing is like when that comes out at the side, the stitching isn't fabulous. There's glitter all over this. I think I may have smudged glitter everywhere. But that's quite cool. I like that. I will probably use that. I probably use it more just like around the house when I need to get my hair out the way. So I like that. I do. Thank you, Spooky Box Club. Okay, so the other fabric thing in here, I thought when I saw that it could be a bum bag. I thought that could be quite cute, but this feels almost like a makeup bag. There's definitely a zip going on. Ooh, this is a cute print. I can't tell what it is from here. Maybe like a bag you take to the gym or something. Hello? Bonjour. Okay, so this is odd. It is a big piece of fabric. It has this skull print and bone print and star print all over it. There is like an odd seam through the middle, but I think that's just where it's folded rather than a sewn seam. It has been lined with a black ribbon, and then in the corner that is perfect because it has like a little hanging doodad on it, and literally on it it says exercise. I thought you said exercise. Amazing. I have one on a t-shirt that says like run. I thought you said rum. But I love that kind of stuff. So that's cute. And then on this side it says Spooky Box Club, and you can see it's like attached by this weird like poppery thing, but the popper doesn't come off, I don't think. No. And then here is the print. You can see this is a very odd fabric. You can see it best if you look at that bit where it was folded down the middle, because it's kind of like, if you look here, it's like white underneath, but on top it's black. So it's like a white material with the black printed on top, but it's only when you move like the furriness of it. It's definitely a really kind of synthetic feeling. It did have loads of like static energy in it when I opened it up, but now actually it just feels really soft. It reminds me a little bit of, you know, the like soft blankets that I have at the end of my bed, like the Home Store and More ones. It kind of reminds me of one of those in its feel, but like a baby version. Like it's not super soft, but it's like oddly furry in a weird way. By the look of it, this looks like one of those towels that you take to the gym or take on a run, and you just sort your life out like while you're exercising. The fact it has a little hook is why I think it could be that, but in these current times it just could be a super dandy hand cloth. I think I'm going to put mine hanging up in my downstairs in either the bathroom or the kitchen, because we're all trying to use different towels and stuff, so this could be very easily my towel. Either that, or it'd be really good for polishing stuff, or just to kind of, I guess like a tea towel maybe, or I think I'd probably use this as like a hand towel, but I'm guessing this is actually for exercise, like an exercise towel. That's my guess anyway. And then I think there's a print at the bottom. Oh, there's nothing else. There's two prints. One of them, I think, where are we? March? April? I think we're in April. Yeah, we're in April. One of them could be a calendar, because I don't know if we've had a 2020 calendar yet. We may have, we may not have, but there's definitely two things here. Oh no, so this one is a print, like an inspirational print, and it says, I'm gonna leave them in here just so that they don't get like ruined, but it's just black and white, and it says, you got this, but then the H is like just there too, so it says you goth this. I think that's really clever. I like that. I'm not sure it's something I'd have like up in my house, but I think it'd be quite cute to keep in a planner or something, just as a little inspirational thing of the day. But this is really cute. I like that. I feel like they're very clever with that one. And then this one is your daily workout tracker. Oh my goodness, like, so there's like a lot going on here. So I'll explain it first and then I'll show you, but basically there's a box here for every single day in the whole year, and then there's like little skeletons telling you what to do. I mean, this skeleton just says you've got it, but this one's effectively saying you pick one of these exercises, so cardio, weights, yoga, or rest day, and you choose a color, and then you go through and you work out, like, so if it was today it would be April, so I'd be going down this box, and what date is it? April the 7th today, so I'd be colouring in here, so I'd colour in like whatever colour. It's a shame that we're like 4 months in already, but I think this is a really cute idea, and actually I would be inclined, I mean, you could start it now, that would be absolutely dandy, do what you want. I would be somewhat inclined to wait till January, but I just thought if we start in April, you could go all the way back and start in January 2021. I think at the moment I'd be getting quite a few of those coloured in. I may start doing it, we'll see, and then I can keep you updated. But really cute little thing, I think. Definitely been seeing a lot of people like exercising and doing lots more recently, and like a big shout out to BatBones, because she is such an inspiration. She has done so well, and I think something like this would be really inspirational to, like, if you have this on your wall, it may give you like a daily reminder to do it. On my Fitbit I actually have a cat, and it runs away from me. It just leaves if I don't exercise or walk enough. So like, I think everyone has their weird like little ways of trying to spice up their life a bit, and I think this could be really cute. Just either have it in a planner. I would be inclined to like stick this on a mirror, on a wall or a pin board, so you'd see it every day. I also know myself, and I know that like the fact that I'm like half here, half at Mike's on like a standard time of life, I would probably forget and end up putting like every day as a rest day, but it could be quite a nice way of tracking it. Tea time. Yes, I'll be down in a minute. Thank you. So this is really cute, a really nice little simple idea. I think definitely in like the current circumstances that we're in, like a fun little like spooky way to make going out and getting your one daily exercise quite like a nice way of doing it, and it could be quite motivational, and bring a little more something. So I'm gonna have to think of some colours to colour in these. I am gonna take this one out of the packet just because I know that I will be using this. Okay, as I was just thinking, it is slightly glossy. I don't know if you can see that. It is slightly glossy, so I think I will have to use Sharpies with this. I think felt tips would rub off or take quite a long time to dry, and I'm not sure that a regular pencil would show up. So that's my only scam, whatever that word is, that word. That's my only thing about this, is because it is done on like a shiny paper, it's going to be harder to do. Saying that though, you could easily like photocopy this quite a few times onto like regular paper, and then you've got them like for your whole life if you wanted to. But yeah, I like this. This is cute. Okay, so I think that is everything. Yes, I think that's everything that's in this Spooky Box Club. I actually did like this one. Bear in mind though that we were missing an item, and like bearing in mind the current situation, I am actually like really quite dandy with mine. So where did my cheat sheet? Here it is. Okay, we had the custom made moon headband, or you know, face mask. The drink up, which is water bottle, which is the one that is going to be sent separately. We have the daily workout tracker print, the running for my demons pin, the you goth this motivational art print, the spooky skull gym towel. So yeah, it is a gym towel. I'm literally gonna take mine down in like 1 minute to my kitchen. We have a set of 3 spiral hair ties. Oh yeah, I forgot about those actually. super random, but I guess they are helpful, and the tennis ball bubblegum, which was vegetarian. So that was the Spooky Box Club for April. I am actually really pleased with this box. I definitely like all the items in it. There's no items really that I'm not going to keep. I think this is probably the only thing which I'm gonna just tuck like away in somewhere and just kind of get motivation from it on not so much of a regular basis. But everything else I really like, and even stuff like this, which I'm not going to be going to the gym at this certain time of the year, stuff like this you can definitely use for other stuff. So I'm really pleased with this. If I was like a gym goer, I think I would be happy with this box. And yeah, we got a fabric item, we got 2 fabric items, and technically a water bottle as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it, and a big thank you to Spooky Box Club. I think, like, public service announcement, now is a really good time to be supporting like smaller businesses. So if you can financially, just even if you're making like one purchase from a smaller company, a smaller business, I think it's like a fantastic thing to do. For example, I've just literally bought a t-shirt from my tattoo artist. It's not even in black, so it's not one that I'm even probably gonna wear. But I also know like now is a very, very hard time for so many people. Like I would argue every single person is finding it tricky at the moment. So yeah, little things, and companies like Spooky Box Club are definitely ones which could really easily be completely shut down by something like this, you know, if everyone stops subscribing. Luckily they've got like a couple of month backlog of payments, so in that respect they're really lucky. But like a company like this, you can see people are going to be slightly more hard up for money. They're not going to want to spend it on luxuries, because this is a luxury and I completely understand that, and it could be really detrimental. So this is me justifying why I'm spending all my money. No, this is like something that I can do to help this company, is just to carry on and keep supporting them regardless. And if that means I miss out on one of my boxes, I have been subscribed to them for 5-6 years now, so it's really, I think I probably owe them slightly with the amount of kind service and everything that they have given to me. So I will leave all the information down below about how to subscribe to Spooky Box Club. If you start paying now, they will obviously reap the benefits of that money, but you won't actually get your order for like, well, normally it's 3 to 4 months, but I would not be surprised if that goes more to 5 months time, which is very strange to think. But on the flip side, if you are making like one-off purchases, so if you're just going in and buying like a cushion cover from them, they probably have quite quick shipping times at the moment, just because obviously their general like box manufacturing has slowed down so much. But yeah, I will leave everything that you need down in the description below. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, unless you're vitamin D deficient, and I will see you next time. Bye!